hence why I look like a mess yet again. But I have a bunch of guests coming into town, so I've been trying to kind of get different rooms organized, and since we moved into this place, I haven't really set it up. I mean, we have like our living room and dining room, I guess, kind of set up. I don't know, I think it's because that we want to buy a place. I haven't even, like, our bedroom doesn't have any pictures on the wall. Our TV, like, there's a wall mount for the TV. We haven't even put it up on the wall mount. So anyways, our guest room clearly is not ready, but we have people coming in, so I've been kind of moving things around and getting things organized. And I found this beauty, which is my baby chest. And it's full, like full. So I wanted to look through it with you guys and show you all the cute things that I've bought over the years. Eric and I love to travel, so I've been to 6 out of the 7 continents. He's been to a handful of them, not as many as me, but we've had a lot of fun adventures together, and everywhere we went, we started collecting like a baby onesie or a t-shirt or something to commemorate the trip and for them to wear one year, hopefully. Obviously, it's now full, so we've had a lot of adventures in the wait, but really hoping this upcoming Frozen cycle works and I get to dress them in them, because how special would that be? So I'm going to share them with you. So this is like the very first onesie I ever bought. I was in London. We had just decided, I wasn't with Eric actually, I was with my friend Amber. Hi Amber! And we had just decided that we wanted to try, or we had just been talking about trying. And I bought this guy. And I thought it was super cute. It had nothing to do with this whole idea of collecting onesies. It started as a result of this trip. But this is the first one I bought in London. But then I ended up being like, oh, I want to get one that's actually London. And I got this one. So the homemade one I thought was really cute. No longer is it going to be homemade. It's made in a lab. Close enough. But the London one I thought was really cute. So I got that one as well. These are in no particular order after those. Those ones are just on top by happenstance. But this one, Eric and I got when we were at M&M World in Vegas. We made the joke. We're like, oh, we can call him our little peanut. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. But it will, right? It'll happen. This one I actually got on my most recent travels, again with Amber, and we were in Italy, so I thought that was super cute. It's more for a toddler, obviously. It's quite big actually, but I thought that was really sweet. It reminds, I don't know, I don't like super cheesy ones, so I got something that was a bit more subtle, but I mean, it obviously has like little Venezia, so anywho, got that one. This one we got when Eric and I went to Harry Potter World. So I had been bugging him for years to take me to Harry Potter World, and we finally went, and it was awesome. If you haven't been, it is so amazing. If you're a Harry Potter fan, it is awesome. Like, so well done. Anyhow, so we got a little onesie when we were there most recently, which was a really fun trip. Ooh, Hawaii. We've been to Hawaii a couple times. This was from our first time to Hawaii. We went with my family, and yeah, I don't know, high-dye, island vibes. I thought it was adorable. All right, Peru. So this isn't the only one we got from Peru. This is a onesie from Peru. I couldn't find any onesies that I liked. I mean, this one's okay. It has a llama, and we went to a llama farm and got to pet and feed the llamas, so it's kind of, I mean, it has a bit of a memory there, but overall it's kind of just like, wah wah. But what I did find was traditional Peruvian sweater. I don't even know if that'll, like, maybe if the baby's like a preemie, it'll fit in there. I don't know how to get it around its head. This must come undone. I don't know. I don't know if my baby will ever be able to get into this thing, but it's super cute, and it's like the traditional garb from Peru, so that's fun. Paris. I love that onesie. It's, I think, a soccer team. You can write in the comments if you know. I'm not a soccer fan, so clearly I have no clue, but I think it was a soccer team. So I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. We bought this when we were living in New York, so probably going another one when we go for our actual transfer, especially if the baby was conceived in New York. It'd be pretty cool to have like a couple things New York, because the baby's New Yorker. I mean, come on. Even if they're not born there, they're still a New Yorker. They were made there. This is from when we went to LA, Hollywood. Thing 1, thing 2. If we end up with twins, this will be amazing. Like, amazing. But the whole idea was if we have 2 kids, which I'm hopeful that we will, we'll take the same picture at the same age of thing 1 and thing 2, baby 1 and baby 2, so that we have a little kind of memory of both of them in the same outfit, which is cool. This one, I grew up in Vancouver. I wasn't born there, but I grew up there. And Eric grew up in Victoria, so we're both huge Canucks fans. Always have been, always will be, even though we live in the States now. Still a Canucks fan. This one was, San Diego. So when I went on a girls' trip, I went with my girlfriends Caitlin, Kaylee, and Allison. The 4 of us went. So this one's from a girls' trip. I went with Caitlin, Kaylee, and Allison, and we had a super, super fun time. This one's actually interesting. I was super, super dizzy on that trip. I remember being like, I just feel weird. And this is after we had started trying. I'm like, I think that like something's up. And when we went to SeaWorld, I wouldn't go on any of the rides because I was so convinced I was pregnant. Oh, how naive. I was not pregnant. So I missed out on all the rides for nothing. This one, Ireland, a little rugby jersey. So Eric used to play rugby, which is awesome. And my dad lives in Ireland, and my stepmom and my 2 stepsisters. And I'm Irish. My grandparents, I think my dad's side were definitely born there, but I think my grandfather on my mother's side was also born there. At least he talked about the potato famine at my wedding, so I'm assuming we have a lot of Irish in our blood, which is kind of fun. But we went to Ireland for Christmas one year with my dad, and that's when we got that one. This one is from Greece. Super cute. Look, got a little donkey on the back. This is actually a brewery from Greece. So we went with Caitlin and her boyfriend Josh, and this is from Santorini, and this is sort of like a microbrewery that the boys were enjoying drinking, I guess. I don't know. So we thought that it was kind of like a fun memory because they drank that beer a lot when we were on that trip. All right, so then that's it for like shirts and onesies. I know that was a lot, but I also have these books. So when I started working as a preschool teacher, I only did it for 1 year, but I worked in a program that had a Montessori philosophy, and it was really, really interesting to see it at play and see it working. And so I found these books at Costco, and they have sort of sandpaper for you to trace your fingers, and so it allows them to get sort of a kinetic connection to the numbers as well as saying them out loud. Anyhow, I have the letter one and the number one. I thought that they were really, really fantastic, and I'm excited to use them when we do have kids. These were a gift from my mom. She said, I remember her, I think that we told her we were trying, or she was just maybe knowing that we were struggling. I can't remember when or why she got these for us, but she got us these as well as these. And I don't know if it's because she sees us having a little boy and a little girl, or if it's because I remember her saying, well, even if you have a girl, it'd be kind of cute. They're like light blue, and I agree. I would absolutely dress my girl in those. But I think the fuzzy bunny slippers are probably more suited to a girl. Super cute and fuzzy and soft though. And then I have these 2 sort of more traditional shoes. I love shoes. Eric loves shoes, so we ended up with some shoes. But these are from Peru. Super cute little sandals. I doubt they're very comfortable, so I'm sure that I'm not going to be able to get my child to actually walk in them, but I don't even know. I mean, clearly I'm not a mother. I don't even know when the child has feet this size if they walk, so shows you what I know. And then these ones were from Greece as well. Because we got sort of like the brewery top, we wanted to get something a bit more traditional for the shoes. Or we saw these shoes and we thought they were cute. They're like fuzzy slippers. They're adorable. I have a feeling my child will wear those ones for sure. So that's my treasure chest, and it's still growing. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we're going to be pregnant and no longer traveling, and therefore this will be it. But if not, more memories, and more to come, I guess. We'll see. You know, if you have a chest, if you have a collection of baby stuff, I'd love to see it or hear about it. You could write in the comments, tell me that I'm not crazy. Am I crazy for having this chest? I might be crazy. Or if you're on Instagram, if you're not on YouTube, you can post a picture and tag me so I can see your little collection. I think it's really fun. I mean, this has been growing for like over 5 years, well over, maybe 6 years. So, I mean, I could probably have more, but I've restrained myself to make it just for while we're on trips. But what do you do? Tell me, I'd love to hear it. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, or you can subscribe and follow along. We're starting our upcoming cycle for frozen embryo transfer. We're starting at the end of this month, November, and then the transfer's in December, so you can follow along. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish my cleaning, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. But it kind of also makes me angry because I know so many women have no insurance, or their insurance doesn't cover IVF or infertility, and therefore IVF is sort of not accessible to everyone equally, and that's kind of a shitty thing if you think about it.